It's Perp back with another video, and I just got done watching Black Adam, the long anticipated movie. This movie has been in the makings for about like 15 years now. The Rock has been just born to play this character. Um, so there's a lot riding on this movie, not just on The Rock being this character. This is a big movie for DC as a whole because they really have nothing, and just everything with the drama behind what's going on with Warner Brothers. They need something to give them some type of hope. They were only able to release like 2 other movies this year, which is really interesting in my eyes, but I'm hopeful just because of this movie. I had a lot of fun watching this movie. Now, there are things that I could see people not liking. A lot of people aren't the biggest fan of The Rock, and they're just saying, like, what is he really going to bring to this character? Are we going to see more of The Rock? Or are we going to see actually Black Adam? And I say, like, you're not going to be able to get past the fact that this is The Rock because of just his just people just know his face. He just has too much of a recognizable face. But what he does with Black Adam, I think, really is really dope here, because people were trying to say, are we going to get the villain Black Adam, or are we going to get the anti-hero Black Adam? And I will say, when you first get introduced to Black Adam in this movie, he is much so a villain, and you can kind of see where he kind of teeters off that. Like, he's not quite a hero at all. He keeps letting you know that, and he shows you that. Like, that first scene where you see in the trailer where he's like literally electrocuting a guy, like frying this dude, is nothing compared to what they've been hiding in this trailer, bro. Like, his kill count in this is insane, bro. He's probably at least killed 100 people in this movie, no lie, bro. And there's this like other threat. They're like this I think Intergang or something like that. They're like this weird spy, like evil spy thing. I don't know what you would call them. They're probably like the weakest thing about this whole entire movie. They're just really can't like fodder, just there to fuck, like just there for Black Adam to just kill these people and stuff. So it's really not, they're not really a big they are a big part of this movie, but I would say they're definitely the weakest, even though they are the kind of force that is against Black Adam. And Black Adam's whole purpose is pretty much to defend his people. Like, he was meant to be this champion. But I like kind of like the twist that they have with, him mentioning his son. And they could have left that out of the trailer, because the little twist that they do and just how Black Adam got his powers was really interesting. I found that to be really compelling, and just the introduction of the JSA in this movie, because a lot of people don't know who the JSA are and whatnot, and the Justice Society. They're like a kind of a Justice League type of team, sort of like how in Marvel you got the Guardians of the Galaxy, you got other teams, you got X-Men and stuff, you got other teams with other superheroes. So I could definitely see Shazam fitting in with the JSA more than the Justice League. I could definitely see them probably teasing that in the future, but that's another thing. I like Hawkman in this movie. I like Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate really showed off in this. He really did more impressive things than Doctor Strange, I would say, in just all of his appearances in all the Marvel movies. I'm just saying. Pierce Brosnan was fucking amazing. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with the Dr. Fate character going forward. I would love to see a standalone Dr. Fate movie. But like I said, this is very much a Black Adam movie, but I would say it is juggling a lot. It's not like the most well-structured film, because like I said, you're dealing with Black Adam's origin. You got to tell that, and just his reasoning for pretty much being reawakening, which that's where we get into our other side characters or supporting characters. I think her name was Adriana, and her son Ahmed. And Emmett is cool. He's kind of like a fanboy of just all these DC characters. Like, he knows a lot about the Flash and everything like that. So it's cool that he is kind of the driving force for Black Adam to kind of reshape, who he is, or try to just go about doing things a little bit differently. Like I said, he is very brutal. Like, when Sabak shows up in this movie, bro, it's just like pure hell. Like, that's something that Marvel would probably never do, as far as to pretty much introduce like a devil-like character like that. Sabak was cool. His CG was really kind of almost like Incredible Hulk, not Incredible Hulk, but like MCU Hulk-ish. But like I said, I think the action still kind of makes up for it. It's really some dope action. At times it can kind of be like a lot of shaky cam. It's not as clear, but it's very effective, because just seeing what all these characters are capable, especially Black Adam, like seeing what Shazam does with the power of what he's capable of doing, it's nothing compared to what Black Adam does with the power, bro. Just what he's able to do, just slowing down time, similar to how how we see the Flash does his thing. That's how he kind of sees everything, and I like that effect. Just how he's able to take on Dr. Fate and Hawkman at the same time, and Cyclone. With Cyclone, I didn't know exactly how she was going to kind of fit into all in this, and like I didn't think I was really going to care about her powers, but she was okay. She wasn't too much like in the picture, because Cyclone and Atom Smasher are kind of like the newbies, I would say, in all of this. Like, they're just now kind of restructuring the group. It's not a big, huge super team. Like, this is not the Justice League. Like I said, this is pretty much their B team, but it's a pretty OP B team, I would say, because Hawkman definitely has some interesting tech going on. I really like just this version of Hawkman. I'm wondering if we're going to get Hawkgirl at some point. If they do a JSA type movie, I'll be down. Like I said, I think it'd be cool to see Shazam join this team, opposed from like Justice League. So yeah, man, there's a lot to talk about in this movie. I want to like kind of talk about this movie amongst other people to see how they feel about it. I might have to do kind of like a live stream, or I might put it on the Perp Show or something like that. But like I said, I think there's things to really like about this movie, and things that people are not going to like about this movie. It depends. But I will say it's a very entertaining movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. My crowd was pretty packed, and there was a lot of interesting reactions. Like, more people laughed in this than Thor Love and Thunder, and that goes to show you that I feel like in this movie they had a good balance of humor, but also toning it back when you need to tone it back for things to get serious. Because people, like I said, the body count in this movie is insane, bro. And it's really entertaining to just see this all come together. Obviously, like I said at the beginning, some of the effects aren't like the most polished. You could definitely tell that there are certain characters that weren't there, probably just due to the pandemic and just, certain circumstances. So it's okay. Like I said, it still looks better than anything that Marvel put out this year. Better than, I think, Multiverse of Madness. In some cases, definitely better than Thor Love and Thunder. So yeah, I think DC had a pretty interesting year, starting off with the Batman, now ending things off with Black Adam. And what a way to just kind of I don't know how people are going to feel about that post-credit scene. I know that's going around, and spoiler alert, it's Superman. It's not no secret, but that's a great way to say, like, hey man, Superman's back, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do with just the DCEU and just everything else within the universe. But if you've seen this movie, let me know your thoughts. Did you like this movie? Do you feel like it was worth the wait? Do you think it was absolute trash? Because I definitely see this being kind of like a mixed bag for most people who knows, man? But I'm looking forward to what DC has down the line. We're just got to get through the Flash movie and Aquaman 2, and whatever comes out beyond that, we shall see. But until next time, I will see y'all in the next review. I might talk about this more on the Perp Show on the next episode that will be dropping very soon. I'm going to try to have it out before Halloween, so stay tuned, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.